Part 3. I have never known I would have a part 3 with no guest, but it is the first time. And I like it. Salute to him. He stand his ground. I like it. Yeah? Talking about the Suriname language.
Hi, Michael.
Now. Yo.
Hi.
The Suriname language, okay, yes, but
yeah, you see, I told you, I bro, mija.
Yeah.
That's like midea.
Yeah, man,
mija, but I bring it together.
Mm-hmm.
You understand, Yato? So it's almost tempting for me to talk the Suriname language with you. Yo, I think you're gonna understand.
In part 3, we have to talk about Ali B, because 2 months ago I have to tell you, the podcast that I did on Ali B YouTube sent me a notification and tell me I have to slow the fuck down. YouTube said me that. And they took down at least, they took a lot of my views away. You see me? Yes, but one thing I like about you, the conversation we had already, you stood your ground. Because I'm Jamaican, I will stand my ground.
Yeah.
But I don't want to call you Ali B groupie, because you are your own entertainer, yes? You are your own man.
I'm going to explain to you.
Please, explain now. And wait 1 minute, 1 second. Yeah. We will refer to the younger ones as just younger ones. Don't use the word female or the child.
Okay.
We don't, you understand? Okay. Just the young ones. Yeah. And we know it's under 18.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So now, why I say Ali B did not do anything wrong is because he did not do anything with underage young or younger people. You understand? Mm-hmm. He did with older people. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now what is the whole catch behind this thing? You have to know. Not everybody knows the guy that broadcasted the whole thing, from Marco, Jeroen, and Ali. The guy from Bos, his name Bos, what his name is.
Yeah.
He is 20 times worse than all the three together. He's trying to clear his name. That's why he snitched them. You understand? So now this thing comes to a whole other level. Now it's about money. Because now you're trying to damage somebody knowingly that the whole how do you call it here in Holland? They call it Hilversum. The whole media park in Holland is doing this. You know that Holland is the filthiest country when it comes about these things.
I know that.
77% is from here. Is from these filthy people here. 77% of all the filth comes from this country on the net of this. It comes from the internet of this country. It's crazy. So it's like, how do you say it? In Dutch we say the pot verwijt de ketel. So like the how do I say it in English?
The pot calling the kettle black. That's how we say it. Yeah. You pointing fingers, but the fingers should be pointing back at me.
Yeah, exactly. So now, it comes to another level. You understand? It comes to, hey, you just want to damage me. Because you know that Ali B has 8 companies, eh?
What type of companies?
All type of different companies. Clothing companies. He has food companies. He has, how do you call it? Flying companies.
He's all over the place. Okay, he's an entrepreneur.
Yeah, he's all over the place. So now you're trying to damage him. Did you know that Marco Borsato, he has a lot of companies also. His wife left him. He has 3 daughters. It's shame, lots of shame for his children. You know. So now it's the game or the thing that this guy did to broadcast it. It's damaging these people, but then there is a catch. And that's why I say, Jeroen Rietbergen and Marco Borsato, for me, they are wrong. they should be punished. They should be, I don't know what they want to do. And if it was in Suriname, they would, like in Jamaica, it's the same. These people, they get fucked up. Yeah. So now, because and then Ali B, actually Ali B is just catch. He's catch between two fires. He's between two fires. It's not about him actually, but they make it about him because they wanted to get Ali B down a long time ago. You understand that Ali B came to Media Land here in Holland, and he came to Hilversum as a street guy, a guy from the street. But Ali B is not really from the street. He was pretending to be. You understand? He was more a business guy than somebody from the street. So now he climbs the ladder in Media Land. He climbs the ladder. He starts making songs. When he makes songs, he starts connected to Marco Borsato because Marco Borsato was at that time, 10, 20 years ago, Marco Borsato started coming in. You understand? He started making his moves. So he connected to Marco Borsato and he climbed with Marco Borsato. And he keep climbing, making his money. You gotta understand, this is a white country. For a Moroccan guy, an African guy, to climb the ladder as long as he was climbing the ladder, it hurts them very much. Because at the same time, the Moroccan youth, they were breaking this country. So there was nothing good about the Moroccan people in the papers, on TV. You understand? At the time that Ali B was coming up. And he kept climbing. So now he came at the point where actually he could almost buy the Voice of Holland. He could almost be the boss of Voice of Holland. He could almost be the boss of another big company that rules in Holland here about music or whatever about music. You understand? So these people, they saw that happening. If they did not do this or work with the guy that broadcasted the whole nonsense, then Ali B would still be climbing and would be getting more money than them. And then Ali B would be the boss of who was his boss before. So they don't like that here. They power you, they give you all the praise as long as you are under them. But as long as you come even with them or above them, it's a problem for them. They are going to chop you off because it's a white man country here. You understand? In Suriname, it's a different thing. Jamaica is different thing. America is different thing. Africa is different thing. You understand? There is black people country. So we are going to power each other, push each other up no matter what. Sometimes we are going to have fights just like white people have fights. It's normal. You understand? But we don't do it like this.
I like the way you talk and I listen to you, but I don't fully. You are in the business. You are knowledgeable more than me. I am on the outside looking in. Yeah?
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to use analogy. I have to analyze the thing from the lens of just an observer. Yes?
What's your conclusion?
That Ali B is a piece of shit.
Okay, look, for me, with music, I'm not fond of him with music. But in this case, look, I'm not a fan of his music. For me, it's too easy.
Wait, give me a second. Let me finish my point. It's not.
But I'm looking at this from a human standpoint. You understand? He's human. Yeah, he's a person.
He's a person, yes. But as a man, you have to know yourself. Not because they are groupies, because the group, let's say they are of age. They say he grew up them. You understand? If you're a musician and you've been in the music, you're supposed to contain yourself, control yourself.
Yes.
I am out here in the world every day. No woman can come and say, I assault them. It can't happen.
No. Look, me, I've been in the business since 12 years, so I can say the same. I can control myself. I know what is what.
And every time
I know what I'm busy working, actually. I'm at work. When I'm performing, I'm working.
Exactly.
So there is no place for monkey business. Exactly. And that is monkey business. So that's why I say that's the only thing where he's wrong. He didn't control himself with the group.
When I go to party,
knowing that you have now smartphones, you have cameras everywhere. So that was his mistake. He should have been a bigger guy, a bigger man. handling that kind of business.
When I go to party, especially amongst Jamaican, I buy my NOC, I drink, and I go to sleep. You understand? I don't look at no woman. I don't go in that entrapment.
No, you don't go in that.
No. My NOC,
you're focused.
I drink with my Jamaican guys, and the minute I feel tipsy, I go and sleep.
Yeah.
You understand? That's me.
I understand. Yeah.
You have to know. Yo, you're in this business and smartphone everywhere. Yes. You understand? And you are a public figure
in your position.
With money.
Yeah. Especially in his position. You have to know. All eyes are on you.
Exactly.
Man, you get a gray hair on your ball. They know it.
They know it. Where is he now?
Yeah. So now he's just came back to from Morocco. He was in Morocco. He just came back to Holland. He's back here. He's in Almere also, where I'm at here somewhere. Almere is here. But you know, the thing with Ali is he should have been a bigger man, and he should have handled better. Being in the position he's been an example for a lot of kids, a lot of generation. You understand? A lot of Moroccan kids looked up to him. Yeah, but that in Holland is another game. It's another game, and that is also part of this thing. This thing is not about Ali making this mistake. It's about getting Ali off the position where he is. Of the power. They want to strip him of the power that he has. He has too much power in their eyes. So now I can tell you a secret.
I can tell you something that it will not blow your mind, but I will say it nonetheless. It will come not as a shock to Dutch, but maybe those in the Caribbean. When I was doing road, you know, I was doing wild bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was like, just got out my divorce. I was with, you know, I was on the dating scene.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I date mature woman. I just deal with mature woman. All mature women I talk to. Yeah. And when I get, even if we never get intimate, I will have conversation with them because mature woman can have conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
on a niveau, on a good niveau, on a good scale.
Yeah, they can have a conversation with me, and I
have a good one.
And I tell you this, and we will end our conversation here. But when I talk to those women, at least, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm not lying, 70 or more, and I could go 90, but to reserve, put it at 70% of them was touched by their father or some relative in their past. Wait. Yeah, we stop it there. We talk later, yeah? 70 of them was crazy. Abused. So I know, I'm just saying that, yeah? So, yeah,
man, it's crazy.
Dutch must know what's going on.
I know what you are talking.
But anyhow, we have to leave it here. I talk to you behind the scene, yeah?
Okay, Papa, it's good. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Folks, yeah, the truth sometimes can be hurtful. Yeah. And I don't even like to talk about it because we know some of the fuckers running the planet, they are the worst. And YouTube is not, I have to abide by the rules here. But there are some fucking nasty assholes out there. And sad to say, they are the ones in power. It is what it is. Like, share, and subscribe.